stand here, and we're just really excited to have the sculpture right here and have everyone here help us to dedicate it. We're going to have a couple people speak about how they helped make it possible, but I'm going to hand this off to our new director, Alicia Boyson, so she can also welcome you and thank everybody.
Good afternoon, everybody. Like Kim said, my name's Alicia Boyson. I am the director here at Siouxland Libraries, and I would just like to clarify, I did nothing. Everyone that's here today, they're the ones that we want to thank. So, libraries, we're a place where you can just enter into another world. We want to spark imagination when people are here. We're a gathering place for our community, where every neighbor can find a resource or a story. This branch in particular is a hub for our youngest guests with a very vibrant story time, which if you were here this morning, I hear there was almost 80 kids for 2 different story times this morning. And today, thanks to a generous donation, we have a vibrant new sculpture that also embodies that spirit of discovery and whimsy. This dedication is possible because of a vision and commitment of a couple of folks from our neighborhood association. I want to thank Lisa Brunick and Mackenzie Molnar, along with Maren Engel, our arts coordinator at the city, and Diane DeCoyer, who is our neighborhood planner for the city of Sioux Falls. And also a special thanks to our artist, Steve Formas. Your dedication in enhancing our beauty and the vibrancy of this public space is much appreciated. When you choose to share this sculpture with the Ronning Branch, you're not just adding art, but you're investing in our community, the children's imagination, and the idea that our neighborhood is a space for beauty, fun, and accessibility for all. I encourage you to take some time today to look at the new sculpture, Toadstool Jubilee. It is so bold, so imaginative, and honestly, it's just really incredibly fun. It's going to be the perfect visual invitation for all of our guests who are coming here. It reminds us that creativity isn't something that's just on the pages of the books inside of our library, but it can truly pop up everywhere within our community, and including right here at the Ronning Branch. Thank you again to everyone who made this possible, and I hope that you're able to stay and enjoy the fun activities and snacks and celebrate this new sculpture at the Ronning Library.
Sure.
Hi everyone. Thanks so much for being here. And Diane, come on here. Come on. Are you sure? Okay. Well, I just wanted to share a little bit from kind of the city perspective. My colleague Diane helps run an incredible city program called the Neighborhood Association Grant Program. And it's a grant opportunity for neighborhood associations to bring something unique to their neighborhood, make a repair in their neighborhood, put new signage up. There's a lot of different things that they can use the grant for. And this year we had a couple neighborhood associations really interested in bringing public art to their neighborhoods. And so Diane was gracious enough to kind of walk them through that process and loop me in. And you know, one of the big things that I work on in my job and the Arts Commission thinks a lot about is, we know we have a lot of amazing public art in downtown Sioux Falls, but there are so many other vibrant parts of our community, and we really want to start the effort to bring more public art to other parts of our community. And so it's really exciting to be working with the neighborhoods, and it's been great to work with Lisa and Mackenzie to bring this perfect library fun piece to the Ronning Branch. I mean, it could not be more vibrant, more fun. It's a perfect place for it. It's been great to work with Steve. So yeah, thanks to the Neighborhood Association, to Diane, for making this possible. This is a really cool opportunity. We hope other neighborhoods kind of take your lead and find opportunities to bring some vibrancy and color to their library branches or other parts of their neighborhood. So thank you so much. Thanks for being here.
Son Ari, and so we come to the Ronning Branch Library, what do you think, every week? Multiple times a week? He's a little shy, but this is one of our favorite places in the neighborhood. love it here. I helped start the Southern Hills neighborhood group with Lisa and Sue and Kari as well. And so we just wanted to start it to really bring a good sense of community into our neighborhood and really help people love where they live. And this is one piece that I think is going to really help people love where they live a little bit more. So off to Lisa.
Thanks everyone. So as I was standing right there, looking at the artwork, talking about how perfect it was, look at the colors in the sculpture. Look at the colors in the tree right behind the sculpture. Isn't that beautiful? Oranges and the greens. So as a retired art teacher, my motto has always been the more public art, the better. And so when we started our association, one of our opportunities or options was to bring art off the streets of Sioux Falls into our local neighborhoods. And so we are thrilled to be able to do that. And this is the absolute perfect first piece. So thanks everybody for helping us celebrate. We do happen to have matching mushroom-shaped cookies inside the library. No judgment on who decorated the cookies. All right, I'd like to introduce our artist, Steve Gorman. Come on up, Steve.
Thank you. How's that? I have 2 fake knees. I wonder if that has something to do with this. And these, I have 2 fake knees currently, but these are number 4 and number 5. The other 3 knees happen to be in my studio right now. I'm not sure what they'll come out as, but yeah, I collect a lot of stuff all around the countryside to make these sculptures. They call it found object stuff. And I think it's kind of like kids here. When we were little, it started, as far as I can tell, in Aberdeen, this kid got a really nice go-kart. And I thought, wow, is that cool? I'm gonna ask Dad tonight. I asked Dad at supper if we could get a go-kart. They sell them at TSC farm store. And he laughed immediately, like a reflexive laugh. I could still hear it. We had 8 kids. There was no go-kart from the farm store. And he said, go around the neighborhood and collect what you need. Make your own go-kart. And we did. It was a jalopy. It had a lawnmower motor on it. You could walk way faster than this thing could drive. But I think that's kind of how it all started. And I didn't have any art classes, but I was always an artist. Whoa, I think this is it. Just like all these kids are artists. And then, I don't know, when does it happen and you're not an artist anymore? I don't know when that happened, but it happens to almost all of us. So one thing I realized is I missed out on all this boyhood, youth, art, all this stuff just stopped while I was going to school to become a doctor. That never happened. But anyway, so I just started putting together what I saw, and what turns me on is when kids see my stuff and really like it. And so I think I'm kind of my childhood exuberance never really left, and I'm looking for a way to reach kids. What do you guys think? Is it cool? Is it groovy? This mushroom? And I like it because you guys can make one too. Everything I make, kids can make. And so this one started, the big purple dish I found in Mitchell in a cornfield. Not a cornfield, it was a junk field. It was a thistle field, that's what it was. And it was a cheese vat, and it was rusty and old and beat up. And then these green things on top were aluminum dough hooks. I found the first giant one in Minneapolis. And my wife and I, when we go to antique stores, we play like, honey, I really want this, and then she won't let me have it, and hopefully they'll give me a better price. And then, so anyway, that's how we found that. And then I found a bunch. What's that?
It's a good cop, bad cop.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we do. And orange things are just drawer pulls. And so I took all of this stuff to my friend in Aberdeen. She has a body shop. She's also an artist. And I have Kimmy paint the colors that I want. And then it all came together like this beautiful mushroom. And unfortunately, I can't keep all my giant sculptures in my yard. And I kind of want to. But on the good side, all these women, they helped me. It would all be in my yard if it wasn't for all these women that I didn't even know, but they're all kind of tagging and working behind the scenes, and pretty soon someone says, Steve, we have a spot for your sculpture. This is how it worked for me. I appreciate it. And I don't know how smooth it was for all of you, but it sure was smooth for me. I love having it here. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Steve. Just one thing I forgot to say that I wanted to say was one of the intentional reasons that we wanted this sculpture at this library is because the school is right across the street. And it would be super easy for the kids to walk over and admire the work and make their own versions of the work, and also to invite Steve into the art classroom right across the street. So I happen to know the art teacher over there. She was a former student of mine. So she's really excited about that. So we're going to have a working relationship in real time.
Not just once, many times,
Yeah.
whenever you want to.
Awesome.
Yeah. I
Thank
kind of
you.
want to hang out at the art class every day.
Okay, thank you all for coming, and that's all we have for speakers, but we have some of those Toadstool artworks or art pieces you can work on in the meeting room A, and we also have Lisa's Toadstool cookies. And then feel free to just hang out and get to know each other and talk about art. Yeah, thank you.